Hello, and today I will be ranting about the toxic atmosphere in my dual enrollment class. You probably all have all been into like a toxic atmosphere in a classroom, whether that be like a really quiet classroom or like a really loud and obnoxious classroom full of kids just screaming and just yelling and not listening to the teacher, or just blatantly just walking around and not following the teacher's instructions. Well, most of you probably would agree with this, but after my experience with my college class, I found that being too quiet is almost as bad as some of these other things. A lot of like what happens in my class at like college class is that like literally no one talks. No one talks even if the teacher asks them a question. Most of the time my teacher will ask a question and it's like a solid 30 seconds before she breaks the silence. Just imagine that. Like imagine the feeling that teacher must feel of asking a question and just being flat out ignored basically. And I can probably count that I can't even count that on my hand how many times that happens to my class. Like at first you could probably like find it funny, like hey, the entire class is like laughing a little bit, like no one's responding. But after a while it's just straight up disrespectful to the teacher and kind of to like the learning environment. It just really kind of gets me going a little bit. Like there's this girl that sits next to me. She's on Facebook the entire time. It's so annoying because I can see her rolling through her feed and it's just whew. And then I looked over at like my exam was the other day, like last week, and I look over and she's just kind of blatantly staring at her exam, not knowing what's going on. And I'm pretty sure that's probably because she just doesn't pay attention in class, which I find could probably help in that situation. Other people, like, there's this group of girls that is in like physics 3, something at the college, and they know what's going on. Because I know because the teachers talk to them about it. And they just kind of ignore it. So, yeah, and like, if you get anything out of this speech, I really hope that it's like being too quiet is not a bad thing.